Hello everybody, welcome back to Tinytimtv, and today I have another video for you. And I'm going to be putting a YouTube video to the test. So not recently, but a while back I saw a video from Crazy Russian Hacker on how to build a smokeless fire pit. Basically, what you do is you have a mound of dirt, and you dig up one end, and it comes out the other. And you put feed-in wood through here, and whenever all the fumes, it gets all the oxygen, and there shouldn't be any smoke. Now, in the video I saw, the dirt wasn't a big mound of dirt. And what I'm basically going to be doing is building one of those pits and seeing if it works out just as well as it does in the video. If I do something wrong, go ahead and tell me what I did wrong in the comment section down below. Sorry, mosquito. I get bit up horribly with mosquitoes. But anyways, if you see something I did wrong, go ahead and comment down in the comment section. And if you've tried it, how did it work out for you? What did you do differently? And let me show you what I've gotten done so far. So right now, I've basically just gotten a hole in the ground. I got my shovels and junk and all that stuff. But I'm just gonna go in through here and probably up around in this area. And I'm gonna see how that does. I'm gonna cut the video right about here, and in a couple minutes, I'll show you my progress, and I'll see you guys in a little bit. Alright, so one thing I've already began to notice is that you really need to have soil that doesn't have a lot of rocks in it. See, my soil, tons of rocks. Look at all those rocks. You need to have a soil with less rocks in it. It really helps. Otherwise, you're really going to struggle digging the hole. I haven't dug very far, but I've already noticed that it's very hard to get through all the rocks, and it's becoming a struggle that I'm going to have to overcome. But other than that, so far I haven't seen any problems. But we really won't know the test until I try to burn something in there. See you guys in a second. Alright guys, so this is the next update, and really all I've done so far is I've dug up the top and gone a little farther in the back. So I should be meeting soon. Another thing I've noticed is that maybe a problem you might run into if you're like digging next to a tree, which you might do if you're wanting to rain protection above you. Roots. Roots probably going to be a big problem if we're just right next to a tree. There's big roots down there, and if you happen to run into one, you have to start completely over, because there's no way you're going to be able to get through there. Sorry. If it's a big enough one, you're not going to be able to get through it. It's just going to block the way. You really won't be able to dig around. You'll probably get it too big or wide around where you're trying to get through to. And another thing is, if you're next to this root, if it's a smaller ones, like smaller ones that are like that big, real small, you can burn right through them. It won't be a big deal. Other than that, this is all I've done so far. I haven't experienced too many problems yet. Not even problems, really. Just rocks. I don't know if this will be a big enough gap or not. That's another thing. You really have to judge how far you're going to dig under and over, and how big of a gap you're going to want in between that. So this is the next update. I'll see you guys in. Alright, so hopefully this is probably the second to last update. I have finally broken through to the other side. I don't know if you can see the light, but I finally broken through to the other side. And one thing I ran into was a hole. I don't know if it's a mole hole, a mole tunnel, or a snake hole. Hoping it's just a mole hole, but there's really no telling. For me anyways, I don't know how to tell. I don't know if you guys can see, but it's right there. I'm probably just going to stick a couple rocks in there to keep anything from coming out. And if I start lighting a fire in there, I doubt it's going to come out the way the fire's at. So, probably be the second to last update. Probably third to last. Next one's probably going to be me all the way through. Last one's going to be me with the fire in it. And I'm going to be showing you guys how it handles, how it's overall, how well it's going to work out. See you guys next time. Alright guys, this is probably the second to last. This is the real second to last check-in. Now, I realized that was a lot of dirt to move. That's the pile. Now, that might not look like a lot, but it used to be like that. So that is up to about there. It was a lot of dirt. I broke through. Everything looks alright. I don't know if you can see that. Hope you can. I broke through. Everything. I think I'm done. I think I'm ready to start burning some stuff in there. If I have any tips for you guys, if we're gonna do this, have a big shovel, and have one of those shovels, and have a trowel, something like that. And one thing I found out was if you were to, like, say I'm trying to get into here. Hold on. Say I'm trying to get into here, and I can't get it in there. Take a mallet and just tap it in, and you can really just get in there with it. It works real nice with smaller spots like you're gonna have in this tunnel. So yeah, this will be I'll check in you guys next time when I have wood. I'm gonna start getting some sticks in there, and I'm gonna start burning some stuff. Alright, here we go, guys. So right now we're gonna figure out how the smokeless fire does, or smokeless fire pit does with fire. So right now I'm starting up the fire. I'm sort of cheating a little bit with a blowtorch, but immediately there's some smoke coming out of there. I don't know if you guys can see that or not, but immediately I can see smoke coming out. Wait. The smoke's starting to vanish, so I don't know. It seems to be working. And one quick thing I just did. With all that extra dirt, I leveled out the ground around it and made a spot to put all my sticks at. So, get the fire going. Seems to be doing alright. Has no problem, really. It's doing pretty good. Throw some more sticks on there. There's a little more smoke coming out, so I don't know if that's from the fire slowly dying out, or it's just not big enough yet. I don't know what. It's easy to blow on. It does actually help quite a bit. I assume we're supposed to scoot it back some more. Oh, I think I killed it. There we go. It's going again. Okay, real quick, I'm gonna try and see if I can mount up my camera so I don't have to, it's not all fidgety and it's easier to see. I'll be right back. As you can see, the fire is doing really good. I think the reason why there was smoke coming out earlier, because the fire wasn't going good enough, well enough, I don't know how to put it, but it really does stay lit pretty well. It has a lot of air, so it's going quite nicely. And overall, it's actually pretty nice. Now, one thing I have to say is that it did take a little bit of effort to actually do. So if you're trying to make a fire really quick, it shouldn't be your go-to thing to do. You should probably just dig an indent in the ground and go with that. But if you're planning on, if you have time, you should do this. It's really well. Here in a second, I'm gonna see if I can boil some water up on top of there. In the meantime, I'm gonna keep putting some more sticks in there. Get it going a little more. You know, in the comment section, please tell me, would it be easier to build the fire in the front and push it back, or just build it in the back? Because I don't know. I wonder if it'd affect the airflow enough or what. All right, I'm gonna start setting up. Put the pot on there. Right now, all I have is just this little tin bowl. It's got a few holes in the bottom, so I'm gonna have to fix that with a hammer. I think I fixed it. I'm probably going to have to find something to hold water in, because I screwed this up. But I'm gonna find out how well it holds water, or not how well it holds water, how well it boils water, and if it's something you should really invest in if you're in a survival situation. That'll be part 2 of this video. This is part 1. Part 1 is I'm basically gonna recap on what I did, in case you skipped a few things. I dug through. That was it. I built the fire in there. That's it. It's fairly simple, very easy. All it does is take a little bit of time, and if you got time, I see no reason why you shouldn't do anything like this, because as I can see right now, there is no smoke coming out of there. So if you're trying to stay hidden, or you just don't like smoke, this is great. So I will see you in the next video. Thank you for watching. Please leave a like, subscribe, and comment down below what was your favorite parts, what I should do better, and what was your experience if you tried it.